Salute, salute, salute. Henny, salute. Dirty Kenzo, salute. Appreciate the pull up. Delvin, salute. Artie, salute, my guys. Delvin, how you? See, there's a lot going on these streets, people. It's a lot going on these streets. We gonna talk about that. We gonna talk about it. We definitely gonna talk about that. Like, wow, it's going down on these YouTube streets. I guess people getting mad saying the YouTube streets ain't dead. You heard? They like, we gonna make sure these joints ain't gonna die. Oh man, I'm blessed, man. You know what I mean? Relaxing, you know. Yeah, blessed and relaxing, man. You know, it's the best thing that we can pretty much ask for. Or pretty much all we can ask for. I don't want to ask for nothing more, nothing less. But the streets are getting filthy, though. We do know that. And you don't get that opportunity. Yeah, cool vibes, man. Just relaxing, enjoying the beautiful weather. You know, it's quiet, which is odd, but it's quiet. You know what I mean? Can't complain. Can't complain. Ain't too much smoke been going on in the Bronx, so it's quiet. It's quiet. I don't know about tomorrow. I think tomorrow will be about 80. So it's quiet. When that weather, you know how that go, people. When that weather change, that's all you can do. Shake your head when that weather change. That's all you can do. When that weather change. Word. But it's a beautiful day, man. It's a beautiful day. I'm hoping everybody having a blessed day at work. If you at work, Renegade Society Production. Salute to my guys. Appreciate the pull up. Y'all already know. For those who don't, it's an airport over here, so you definitely gonna hear a lot of planes back and forth. You dig? Yeah, this airplane central. That's a fact. That's a fact. People complain about growing up having it hard, right? Grow up having to put watching airplanes, like count how many airplanes go by each and every day. Monique, salute. Appreciate the pull up. Wild Country, salute. Appreciate the pull up, my guy. Yeah, imagine, that's a game. You know what I'm saying? Can't go outside in your room, you're on punishment. Just look out the window and just count how many airplanes gonna go by a day. Facts. A day. I ain't talking about you can, you know, I think, which I never tried it. That's weird. You get you a set of binoculars. You could probably see inside that plane, probably. That's how close it is, people. Word. That's how close these planes be flying. If not inside the joint, close to. Close to. That's a fact. Close to. Jess, salute. Appreciate the pull up. Shout out to Tokyo is Jess, man. Appreciate the pull up. Brimside, salute. You already, man. Appreciate the pull up. Yes, yes. Appreciate the pull up. Yeah, the streets it's getting messy. We got to talk about it, though, people. We got to talk about it. Shador Sanders, nasty. We got to wake up. We got to wake up. That was nasty work. That was nasty work. Yeah, that was that. I think that was disrespectful. That was beyond nasty. That was disrespectful, people. Beyond nasty, man. So I want to see how many athletes that watch that see how see that'll change their body language. You know what I mean? 1609. Salute, my guy. Salute. Yo, 1609. Yo, wrestling getting wacky, man. What's going on over there in that WWE, man? That thing looking crazy. Yo, that thing is looking crazy. I'm confused on I'm lost. Not gonna say confused on all that's what's going on. Word, I said, what? Where? You got Steph Rollins, yo, yeah. I watch, or should I say, I rocks with wrestling, man. I grew up off that. You know what I mean? So that's something that I rock with. I'm not as so much into it as I was, but it still gets my attention. That's a fact, and they over there bugging. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now they embracing that now. 1609. Y'all make sure y'all go salute to my guy, man. 1609, man. Yeah, man. If you're a wrestling fan, man, go tune into that. Definitely got breaking news for you. Yeah, it keep you in tune. But it's definitely they embracing the fact that it's just entertainment. They definitely exposing that now. When I was coming up, they kept that. They didn't want that to be too much. You know what I'm saying? They bring the four-wheelers out only in New York, man. 70. Yo, you need 70 degrees out here, yo. They throwing shorts on and everything else. But yeah, they definitely exposing they nasty. I'm like, wow. Paul Heyman, he's still doing the same thing. I guess that's his career right there. He got to be the bad guy. He might feel as though he flourished more being a bad guy. Word. But yeah, man. Yes, sir. I appreciate that, Jess. But yeah, people, yo, my man. I just wanted to fall back and just let it kind of like blow over. I'm seeing people just making a living on it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna talk about it. You dig? You know what I mean? Like Troll Patrol, Artie, I can't tell nobody how to drop their content and do what they do. But let's see some good results behind it. Because no matter what, it's content. No matter what, whether it was for real, whether it was a play, it's content. Sometimes you gotta salute content. We do it all the time. We go to the movies, right? Like, no, they not them type of actors, but it's some type of acting going on, if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? Agent salute. Appreciate the pull up. Yeah, So you got to know and understand, like, all right, cool. Let's respect the craft. If that was a play, respect the craft. It's good content. It's what I'm saying? It's a lot going on. It's like then you got the agitators that ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. It's you know, that's the sloppy part about it for me. You know what I mean? That's the sloppy part. But excuse my French. We got 11 minutes into the building. I'd like to let y'all know you're now rocking with your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back. Please, when you enter the building, hit the like button, hit the share button, and subscribe if you haven't. You know what I mean? And if you have, I thank you in advance. Also, go to the community wall. Let me go check my merch out. Go to the notification bell, hit all so you get all the notifications when I drop a short, a live. You get the new merch, hit the community wall. You know what I mean? Tap in. You dig? Tap in and tap out. You know what I mean? But then we doing dopeness over here. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on over there. It's dopeness. We setting goals to be great. We want a good grasp for people. To be a part of that. So support is free, people. I ain't gonna fail y'all. I'm gonna definitely give y'all. You know, I'm gonna definitely give y'all a good show. Like I said, whether it be one person in the building or 100, we gonna have a dope show over there. You gotta know that by now. Now, if you didn't, now you do. Black Afghanistan salute, my guy. Appreciate the pull up. But yeah, So, you got the New Jersey J, pulling up on Hardy. Everybody's saying that's a play, even though the video was out there. I could dissect it in so many ways, but I'm gonna respect the craft. No matter what it is, respect the craft. You know, um, we hoping, at least one of them they can, get to go viral off it. You understand what I'm saying? And I think I seen something somebody sent to me. I want to say they said supposed to have pulled up on OG Bobby Johnson, my guy, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back Johnny. I don't know how that. I don't know whether that was false. I don't know, but they said he was drove into his complex. I guess went by his, things to gain, to gain traction, to gain attention. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I said, if that's certain people avenue, then so be it. All I could do is wish them the best and hope them blow. You know what I mean? And hope for them to blow rather. No Shantae. You dig? That's a whole fact. Got to blow. Got to, make a dollar out of some of this sense that's going on. You know what I mean? If you don't, it'd be just that nonsense. You understand me? So, is it nasty work? What's being proven? How will that make you prosper in this YouTube world? How? Like I tell you, man, we do all the wrong things, man. Yeah, 1609. Yeah, we gonna get to that. Big conspiracy. Yeah, big, big on all parties, not just one. All parties. Yeah, that was foul. Yeah, that was foul. Yeah, that was foul. 1609. That thing there was no bueno.com. Word, nobueno.com. You see, but that's one of the points that's being made because when you look at what's going on now, right? What we doing on YouTube is the exact thing they doing up in that upper room. Same thing, people. It's nothing different. Same thing. We gonna keep a foot on their neck. It's no different. This is why this situation here, a lot of people should take it more serious because you do kind of carry the torch to your own light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I mean? You definitely do. Outdoors with Roland. Sanders isn't as good as Ward. Dion screwed them. I mean, outdoors. Appreciate the pull up, man. I hope you hit the like button. Hope you shared. Hope you subscribe to the channel. But truth be told, I don't think talent played a role in this. It just wasn't talent. You know what I mean? It wasn't talent. And, you know, when you look at an Afro-American, it's just certain things that gives off intimidation vibes. And that's just what it was. He had them people intimidated. You know what I mean? Yeah, the boy's nice. You know what I mean? The young man, he's nice. You know what I'm saying? He's nice. Well, we'll see a Black Afghanistan. He might not get no burn this year. We might not see this year, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? But I do know and understand my understanding of it. When you do the breakdown and just say you're an owner, you don't want that kind of confusion in your organization where you might make a call and here you go, his pops, want to you know what I mean? Like you just sometimes as parents, we just overdo it. And I think that played a part in some owner's decision. And then when you look at Shador, he already had that kind of reputation. So it just rubbed owners some kind of way. So they said at the end of the day, we're gonna bring you back down to earth, young man. Yeah, in my Artie voice. We gonna bring you back down to earth. You're not it, and we're gonna show you that. And that's what they did. Now, he got to do his part. Hopefully, it lit a fire underneath his rump, and he go play lights out football. Yeah, and see that's what they did though. 1609, they sacrificed. They sacrificed. They sacrificed intelligence over a dope move. Let me say that. And what I mean by that is the intelligent move was to pick, if not the best quarterback, but the top three. It's safe to say the first five teams needed quarterbacks. The first five picks, first five teams needed quarterbacks, right? So when you look at how Cleveland played, a big role in that, which I was disgusting with Cleveland, as well as my Giants. So how you go through like 20 picks and decide to, I mean, a draft is a draft. Cool. He's there. But you go through all these picks and you in address a quarterback to pretty much almost the last round. Come on. Come on. Then when you speak of intelligence, why not draft the receiver that caught a lot of the balls? No, Shante. Wouldn't that make sense? Yo, all right, we can get both of them. Clearly, Cleveland would have won the draft if they could have drafted both of them, and they had opportunity to do so. That's how you start off without rebuilding. The chemistry is there, at least with them two. So that wasn't no coinky ding. We don't need a quarterback. Because who they got over there? Yeah, they knew they was doing. They hurt his pockets. They hurt his pockets. They know that first round guaranteed money. Anything after that, you got to come over there and fight for a spot. Embarrassing his career. That's what that is. Pain, salute. Appreciate the pull up. Hope you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Share the live. Go to the community wall. Check out my merch. And hit the notification. And hit all. So you'll know when I go on. You know what I mean, though, people? You know that. That should have rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. DBS, salute, my guy. That should have rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. That move there, that move there should have opened up eyes if they were closed. It should have opened up eyes if they were closed. That move there. Because there's no way. Even with my Giants, there's no way. You needed a quarterback. Now, what I will say is, did we dodge a headache? That's the only positive thing I can take out of that. Did we dodge a headache? It's the only positive thing I could take out of that. So, we'll see. A lot will come out. You know what I mean? But I don't understand. You could have drafted Shador. Even if you would have made him sit a year. So, it's safe to say that we're pitting all our balls in the rush. Right. Right. Okay. We'll see. Like, you understand? That's all we could do is see. I never seen him play, but I seen Shador play. Then his weakness is our weakness. So that might have been a dope stairway. You know what I mean? That might have been a dope stairway due to the fact of our line is trash. Our offensive line, I just think we're cursed not to have a great offensive line. Because I don't know in the past 10 years did we, you know, say we confident in our offensive line. So, and that's one of Shador's weakness. He led the nation in sacks. No line. He didn't have no line in college. So can you imagine him coming up to the big league with no line? So I understood it from that point of view. You know what I mean? But to just have other teams that has a great situation dealing with an offensive line, why did they pass on him? Why did they pass on him? That's the confusing part. Yeah, everybody say, yeah, Deion Sanders this, Deion Sanders that. Okay, cool. All right. Next. Next. What does that mean? I'm sure we have seen rookies come out. How can I say? With bad performance personally, meaning off the field issues. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, I just don't understand how these other teams were so safe and just passing up on them. Just no way. And forget just passed up on them. Like that's just wild, man. That's just wild. It's nasty work. You know, it has to be a bad taste in his mouth. It had to leave that. I had to leave a bad taste in his mouth. I had to. We got that going on. At the same time, we got Shannon Sharp situation. That's looking ugly. It's looking ugly, people. I must admit, it's looking ugly. So now I'm saying, last I heard, he's stepping down. I mean, all kind of stuff coming out now. He you know, was dating a young lady for 2 years. I think that's what he said, if I'm not mistaken. 2 years, and she's 19 now. So he was dating her 2 years. That means he was dating her, around the age of 17, 16. Safe to say. That's bad. Because how are you even caught up in these kind of allegations? That's bad, people. With having a daughter of your own. That's 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 a sick man's mentality. I'm just being honest. That's a six-man mentality. That right there is a sick man's mentality. It is no way you can be okay with life when you got to go that low and you in your mid-50s. Then they got an audio out. This is what's confusing. They got an audio out, right? And the audio clearly says, when I see you, I'm going to choke you out. This is what Shannon Sharp is saying to the young lady. Yeah, right. But, you know, I'm a firm believer you can't blame the female, though, 1609. She going to do what she's supposed to do. We say secure your bag. No matter how she's securing hers, that was her security, right? If Shannon Sharp didn't move a piece on that chessboard, she cannot say checkmate. She cannot say checkmate. I never seen nobody in the physical checkmate on one move. I just never seen it. So the point I'm making is Shannon Sharp was a participant. Once you move that, the, the clock ticks. Now, let's say that's what she liked or he liked. I'm talking from ain't that a criminal charge? Ron BX, look, appreciate the pull up. I think when you reach a certain status like them, you can't be making those. That's a fact, 1609. That's the point I'm making. You cannot be making them kind of mistakes. That should be rule number one. Watch these females, they out for the bread. She ain't signed one of them, what, NDAs? She ain't signed one of them. Am I saying the right people? NDA, that's what it's called, an NDA? She ain't signed one of them. Ron BX says she sued him before the $1 million deal was closed. She messed up. And now he countersuing her, and neither one of them getting bread. Cause neither, yeah. So she played her cards wrong too. Let's not get that twisted. I'm a firm believer in that too. Because there's no way that I'm even put a deal on the table and he already offering 10 mil to shut me up. If he offering me 10 mil to shut me up, oh, the price of yesterday is not the price of the day. We going up. Yeah, my man Artie voice, we going up. That 10 mil you offering to give me, listen, we need more than that. So this thing won't even go to court. Because it's audio. And I'm still confused why it's not criminal charges. Right. And this was on, yo, DBN, this was on audio. He talking greasy to Shorty. Hey, Delvin, that's a fact. You can't make that up. We get where we need to be, but yet we still oppress ourselves to be in the company of them. You can't make it up. You can't. And then it's the ones, yo, you have a whole daughter out here, man. Why put her through that? OnlyFans? You mean to tell me you didn't have enough money because what you're about to pay now in court fees and all that, you went out of the country or something? Why not? That would have been your best move. Go out of the country. Yeah, go take a trip to Dubai or something, man. If you got that kind of money, I'm sure there's some females out there that would have loved being choked and all that. They talking about you want to put a black baby in her. Like, I mean, come on. Like, come on, people. That got to be embarrassing within itself. That's a fact. BV, salute to the big bro, bad vibes in the building. Yeah, he stepped down from ESPN. He ain't want the embarrassment. Of course, active activity, salute. Yeah, them court fees add up. Yeah, that's a fact. Active activity, they add up. He's done. He about to be on YouTube for everybody else. He already on YouTube. He already, YouTube ain't gonna discriminate. You know what I mean? YouTube want that, drop that content. YouTube want to hear it all. You know what I mean? He better, you know what I mean? He better get ahead and and start working. He need a couple of them viral moments. It's definitely not a good look, DBN. That's a fact. That's a fact. It's definitely not a good look. I think both parties really need to understand that. Both parties need to understand that, especially the way the world going now. I mean, you got to understand that. You know what I mean? Because you'll get yourself caught up in a triangle situation that's just not going to be healthy for you. Underknown to you, you won't even know nothing about it, and you in a triangle situation, whether male or female, you wouldn't know nothing about it. So you got to be careful. You know what I mean? You got to be careful. That's why I say it's always the respect factor. Let a person know this is what you're doing. All right, boom. Now I got the right to say, all right, I got to move this way. But when keep, nah, you bugging and nah, you this and when you show them signs, it's like, come on, because you ain't lying to nobody but yourself. The big 1090 salute. Yeah, you ain't lying to nobody but yourself, especially when a person already have that gut feeling. Like, all right, the gig is up already. It's up. All right, you did what you did. Now, how you gonna bounce back from that? Ain't no, yeah, I'm a, you know, I'm gonna play my cards right, for a little second, but still, because that's what happens. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pipe down for a minute. You know what I mean? And this only thing from a man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna pipe down for a minute. You know what I mean? Let her calm down. Then, you still got shorty in the background. You know what I mean? That understand the play. Cause yeah, you got nowadays you got people respecting the play. You know what I mean? Yo, what up, man? Oh, I ain't not blah blah blah. It's good. You sing, I'm in a situation. All right. Well, you got a man. All right. So what's up with that? It's shaky. And boom, there you go. True 6ix9ine salute, and then there you go. There you go, being sneaky, rocking with somebody else's lady. Now you caught up. You don't know what's going on with the situation over there. You don't know how nut of this dude can be. You might be rocking out, y'all chilling, thinking y'all low, and voila, nigga pops up. You know? That's why you gotta be easy. You know what I mean? All that cheating and all that joint is played out. That joint went out with afros and bell bottoms. Cause you ain't gotta do it no more. You ain't gotta do that. Now it's all about keeping it 100 or stay single. If you're gonna play, you got a better chance of staying single. Facts. You know what I mean? You just got to. And especially talking of the ones that's financially straight already. Why would you even want to go that route? Ain't it a fear? Like, yo, I don't even. You know what I mean? I know me. I'm just being honest. I know me, people. Yo, hold on. She might try to holler at a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you're not even exposed. Well, they know who you are already. So that thing, all kind of paperwork got to be signed. Rocking with a nigga. I mean, come on. You're not gonna slander my name. You're not doing that. You are not doing that. I'm not giving you the opportunity to do that. You're not gonna have me out here looking like Shannon Sharp. That's your new vibe. You ain't gonna Shannon Sharp me. No, you're not. You ain't gonna Shannon Sharp me. Just not gonna happen, people. You're not gonna Shannon Sharp me. You're not gonna have me looking like a bozo. Nah, I got too much to lose. Active activity said, yo, Bugs, I want your opinion on Travis Hunter. Yeah, that's nasty work. But let me tell you something though. It's a difference when that situation is like, that was a buck up for him. Why not? Hello? Hello? I mean, come on. I don't, you know, I'm 6 o'clock. If you know, you know. A move like that, he had to jump on that. even if he got to buy it. That was probably one of the best moves ever for him in his situation. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, come on. And Shorty already like, yeah, pretty much we're gonna use the word unhandsome. I would have never. So Shorty chasing the bag. He know that already. He know that. Their relationship should be great. Because he know, like she know, she the best thing to happen. Now she can say, nigga, I'm the best thing to happen to you. And she be dead right. Should it go down like that? Nah. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Because a lot more people doing it that ain't got to do that. So, line them all up. Yeah, line them all up. That's a fact. Come on, people, let's go. Hit that like button. Let's get that like. We need them likes to get up to about 30, man. Where I need about like 30 likes, man, in the building, man. Everybody's in the building. The numbers is up and down. You know what I mean? So I'm sure 30 people that came through already. And, some of y'all ain't hit that like button. Hit that like button. If you want to go back in the bushes, guys, do so. But, show some love to the like button. You know what I mean? My analytics is showing me that I need more likes. I should be garnishing more likes. I shouldn't be almost an hour into the show with only 23 likes. Hit the like button. You know what I mean? Hit the like button, people. There's no way. I'm sure I didn't had over 30 to 40 people already that came through, came through and view. They didn't give me the view, but hit the like button. Hit that like button. You know what I mean? But yeah, Travis Hunter, that was that right there, man. Like, I think that was more of a, that that worked in the favor of him. You know what I mean? That worked in the favor of him. But Shannon Sharp, ugly. Ugly, man. Ugly. And I don't even want to sound like I'm Malcolm X, though, people, but I don't want to hear no more of that. Oh, the black man this and the white man that. I don't want to hear no more of that. I'm done complaining about what the white man. I'm done with that. I'm so done with that. I'm so done with that, man. Word. I'm so done with that. I am so done with that. And not to say I am so embarrassed to be a colored man. That's my embarrassment on what you see what others do. Yeah, they say, oh, well, what he do, don't make me ish and da da da. Yeah, I get that. But it does stain the brand. Being Afro-American is a brand. Let's keep it real. The people upstairs look at it like that. It's a brand. It's a business. They made money off us. It's a brand. Why are we still complaining about what they doing? They the ones ain't doing too good. We're doing lovely as a whole. But it always, it always come in a situation, man, where, death, we lost a lot of young, brothers, gun violence, they get an opportunity, they get tricked out their position, and we do nothing with it. Rose Gold. Rose, what's up with your boys, Rose? We gonna get to that. We gonna get to them bums, them LA Laker huns. When they balling, it don't look like they having fun, son. But yeah, I'm definitely off that. Oh yeah, because they this and that and they this and that. Listen, one thing for sure, two things for certain. The president had over 20 felonies. Don't let that go over your head. Don't let that go over your head. You ain't got nothing to say now, huh, Rose Gold? Rose Gold quiet as a mouse over there. Them Lakers down 3-1. Yeah, that's why I said they crybabies, active activity. Rose, what up? Rose, quiet. Hey, yo, Rose, what I told you? They may make the playoffs, but they won't make it out of the first round. I told you that, Rose. You didn't want to believe me. Same thing I said about my Knicks. To be real with you, we supposed to sweep Detroit. That one game they beat us by 2 points. We supposed to sweep them. Jalen Brunson messed that game up. But you see, yo, hey, yo, Jay, start a conversation with. Yo, my nigga, you need to stop ball hogging. Yeah, you got to stop ball hogging, my guy. You got to get people involved. Yeah, I know. Your pop. Yeah, I know that. Your pops is trash. You ain't do none of this in Dallas. Don't come over here messing up a legacy that if you've been a Knicks fan forever and you watch the struggles and you playing like that, yo, my God, we don't win this first round. Don't even go into the locker room, dude. Keep the jersey, the shorts, the socks. Don't even get undressed. Keep the uni on and we'll see you whenever. Facts. That's how I was on it. So I was on it. He heard that live. It's like, yo, Bucks got a point. That's all he got to do, people. I say this all the time. 26, 15, 26 points, 15 assists, and 3 to 4 rebounds. It's a beautiful day for Brunson with the squad we got. Beautiful day. I'm just being honest. Beautiful. We went to Detroit and took 2. Huh, Rose? Rose, go. What you got to say about that? We went to Detroit and we took 2, Rose, go. What you got to say about that? Y'all went to Minnesota and went down 2. Yo, Rose. Yo, y'all went to Minnesota and came back down 2. We going back home up 2. Y'all going back home down 2. It don't add up. It don't add up, Rose. So what you gonna say now? Y'all gonna beat them 3 straight games? Rose? Yo, Rose, I wanna know. DC salute. Yeah, that's a fact, DC. He tight. As you see, he ain't typing. I wanna know. Knowing Rose, they gonna win these next 3 games. Yo, Rose, it's gonna be all right, man. I told you, it's gonna be all right. You may want to start rooting for the Charlotte Hornets, man. Come on, man. You might just gotta switch over, man. Go to Charlotte Hornets or something, man. Hey, yo, Rose, I'm hearing they paying people to be fans out there in Charlotte, man. Come on, Rose. So, Rose, is it safe to say what are your thoughts on the LA and Minnesota series? I want to hear Rose Gold thoughts on the Minnesota and LA series. I want to hear what he got to say. Cause me, I always say when my guys ain't playing right, I let it be known. Oh, now he want to jump on Boston bandwagon. Oh my God. Pamela, salute. Appreciate the pull up. Hope you're having a great day. I'm hoping you're having a great day. You know what I mean? I hope you're having a great day, man. You did. Tommy, salute. Tommy, I told you, Tommy. Even out trying to go against the grain. What you got to say now, out? El Plaga, salute, my God. Y'all make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe to my man El Plaga TV, man. 357, you dig? Early. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Hey, yo, op, Rose tight right now. Probably listening to you. Rose tight. I thought LA was going to beat Minnesota. I thought Detroit was going to beat us. I told you, we beating them. We beating them in 4. We should have swept them. We should have swept them. We let them sneak one game in. I want to know what I've got to say because I'm talking about we was going to lose to Detroit. Oh, they're aggressive. Oh, they this. Yes, you did say that, Op. But you also said Detroit was going to beat the Knicks, man. Don't do that. Don't do that, Op. The same way you said Minnesota was going to lose to LA. Oh, now you picked the Knicks on FanDuel. Yo, Op is a trip. Yo, Op is something else, man. Hey, yo, active activity. That's a fact. They're not gonna. I try to tell people, OKC is not gonna win the chip. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be a team. These are my 2 teams: Houston or the Knicks. Period. It's gonna be Houston and the Knicks in the chip. Watch what I tell y'all. Yeah, Ron BX, LeBron finito. I don't care how many points he scored. I don't care how many points LeBron scored. He done. You need to stick a fork in him. Yo, Rose, what up, man? Hey, yo, Rose, we gotta do a wellness check on Rose Gold, man. He's not typing. I don't know. He might have fell asleep in front of the keyboard or what. My man Renegade Society said, LA is my team. LeBron James, I felt Minnesota could win. LA don't have enough. I said that, Renegade. That's what I said in the beginning. When they made that trade, I told Rose Gold, if they make the playoffs, if they got to play Minnesota first round, they're not getting out of there. They're going down first round. I said that. I said that. Yo, let me tell you something. And this is what I think. In order for LA to win a ring with Luka, LeBron got to go. It has to fully be Luka's team. LeBron got to go. They're not going to win a ring with Luka and LeBron. They're not. Luka need to take a lot of shots. And LeBron is not in his prime where he don't need to take a lot of shots. Yeah, all right. Remember you said that, Tommy. Y'all heard what Tommy said, right? All right. Y'all heard what he said. Y'all heard what he said. Yo, hey, somebody go get a wellness check on my man Rose Gold, man. He need one, man. He need one, man. For what series, Tommy? You betting against the Knicks in what series? Nah, they talking about the rent to the Knicks for Mitchell and Mikal Bridges. Now I think it's LeBron, Renegade. It ain't. I don't think it's Luka. It's LeBron, man. You know, father's time, man. You can't make that up. You can't make that up, man. You can't fight against father time. You definitely can't. Yeah, listen, listen, right? I don't think we're gonna have a problem with Boston or Cleveland. Yeah, JJ to me, they trying to big him up. Oh, I stopped politically being correct, trying to big him up like he's a dope coach. Nah, listen, they need to let Austin Reeves run the show. I ain't gonna lie. They need to let Austin Reeves run the show. I think that's they build around next year. Luka and Austin Reeves and build around them too. Well, Nas Reed, we ain't gonna say the whole bench. Nas Reed, the only one really stepping up. But they just got, let me see, I ain't gonna say they got the Lakers number. I just think what Luka brings, because he's gonna get his, it's just the people on Minnesota. They know how to play Luka. They got his number. You know what I mean? They got Luka number. Yeah, he aight. He aight. Come on now. Yo, let me find out everybody who hot. Now you want to jump on the bandwagon. Oh, Nas Reed nice. He aight. He aight. He aight. He gotta play like that the whole way out. Can't just call him nice because of one game. What you saying, Renegade? Yeah, Minnesota come with that aggression. And they defensively equipped. I mean, yeah, no. Yeah, no. I seen Nas Reed have bad games, man. That they should have won and they bench ain't step up. You know who's stepping up? Um, Let me tell you who's stepping up. It ain't Nas Reed. I'm gonna tell you right now who's stepping up. That's a fact. I'll tell you right now who's stepping up. And he's the reason. Word up. He's the reason. That's a fact. Without him, they wouldn't be doing nothing. Without McDaniels is Minnesota's success. That's who's doing it. McDaniels. That's who doing it. McDaniels. Yeah, McDaniels is like Ronald. Salute my guy. You already always us never them. Salute to my man Ronald. Make sure y'all hit that like button. People on your way in, please. Thing. I got my 30. Let's get that thing to 40. 10 more likes. Let's get that thing to 40. You know what I mean? That's a fact. We got it to 30. Let's go. Let's get it up to 40. Hit that like button. Make sure you share the live. Make sure you go subscribe if you haven't. If you have, thank you in advance. Go to that community wall. Go check that merch out. I keep telling y'all, you got to go to the notification bell, people, and hit all. When you go to that notification bell, make sure you hit all, ALL, so you get all my notifications. City Bama salute. Appreciate the pull up. Yeah, so Jaden Daniels, man, that's the sleeper. It ain't Nas Reed. It's that boy Jaden Daniels. He's balling. He's balling. He's balling. Devo balling too. But the things he's bringing to the table is not in the stats. But Devo balling. But he's a dog. Devo a dog. They need to play him more and start Devo. They need to start Devo and move Conley to the second unit. Word. That's what they need to do. So, Azzy, Azzy, Azzy. Yeah, that's a whole fact. Um, or Renegade Society said make LeBron come off the bench. No, but I give LeBron more playing time with the bench. I give LeBron more playing time with the second unit. That may change it up a little bit. I give LeBron more playing time with the second unit. Yeah, because you can't stop Luka for what Luka do. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna be able to stop that. Oh, the Knicks is cooked now, Tommy. Wow, why the Knicks is cooked? Tommy said the Knicks is cooked. I want to know why. Yeah, he ain't got that. That's why I said LeBron is messing up that. That's LeBron. LeBron messing that up. I ain't see a play yet that was made for LeBron and Luka. Not yet. No pick and roll, no nothing. Not yet. I ain't seen it yet. LeBron better go down to that box. That's what LeBron better do. LeBron better go down to that box. Forget being a point. Take your butt in that box. Let Luka handle that rock. Well, don't worry about that, Rose Gold. We need to worry about the first round. And right now, it don't look like the Lakers beating Minnesota. Talk about that. Talk about that, Rose. That's what you need to be focused on. And y'all going to look like y'all may be going home in LA, so y'all ain't got too far to go. That's the only good thing about this situation. Y'all ain't got too far to go. Y'all ain't got too far to go. Y'all do not have too far to go. You'll be in your own home. Yeah. If I was the Lakers, I just leave the V's park and I'm walking home. I need to walk this off. Yeah, facts. Yeah, all right, Tommy. You be the one on YouTube looking crazy. You be on YouTube looking crazy, Tommy. You'll be looking crazy, Tommy. Be be knocking. Azzy, Azzy. Tell him what's the name. Azzy, Azzy. Yeah, it's over for the Lakers, Renegade. You might as well, hey yo, Renegade, you might as well come to the Knicks, man. Oh man. You sound like you got plans to leave already. You got plans to leave YouTube already. That's a fact. You might as well get it getting right now. Cause I don't know. I don't know. Wax Dog Slope, appreciate the pull up. Hey, Renegade, I don't know, man. Y'all going out back. Y'all got Luca and LeBron. What y'all gonna say? What y'all gonna say? I want to know what y'all gonna say. What y'all excuse gonna be? Let's go. Let's go. Let's get them likes up. Let's get to them 40 likes. Let's get to them 40 likes. That's what I want to know. Yeah, y'all did better than Phoenix, Renegade. Y'all did do that. Y'all did do that, man. But that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It just don't matter. I want to know. I want to know what y'all gonna do with this series. Do y'all got it? Can y'all win 3 straight? I'm Renegade. Can y'all win 3 straight, Renegade, against Minnesota right now? That's what I want to know. Can y'all win 3 straight at Minnesota right now? Yeah, you know what? I might just do that tomorrow. I might just go down to the garden tomorrow, yo. Get some content in the garden. I might just do that tomorrow. I just might do that. That might be some content tomorrow. Salute, Sequoia. Appreciate the pull up. Hope all is well. Yeah, tomorrow. Right at the garden. Right at the garden. Right at the garden, baby. I mean, if you look at the game, man, you could tell, man, Detroit cannot beat the Knicks, man. I mean, that's just keeping it real. That's not because my team, no nothing. When you look at the Knicks, you can say Detroit cannot beat the Knicks. The same way when you look at Boston when they playing the Knicks, we look like we can't beat them. I ain't gonna lie about that. It looked like we can't beat them. I'm on vertical right now. Rose Gold. You know what I mean? I'm on vertical right now, man. I ain't on stream, y'all. I'm on vertical. Word up, but I don't know. You know, that's the scary part about it. You know what I mean? That's the scary part about it. But we know when you down 3-1, you got to win 3 games if you the Lakers. You got to win 3 games if you the Lakers. Minnesota only got to win one. Do it look like LA could beat Minnesota? Nah. Yeah, and that's where they gonna go home in LA, Rose. That's where they gonna go home at in LA. They going home in LA. They ain't gotta go far. You heard what Adrian said. LeBron knees is bad, so he ain't gotta walk too far to get home. If y'all win the next two, y'all go back to Minnesota. Yeah, Lakers trash, Ronald. Yeah, active. That's a fact. They not walking Minnesota down. No, they need to win the next three games, Rose. Not one. But you're right. They got to start off somewhere. So the next game they need to win. Yes, they need to win. They need to win. So I think I might do that, man. Give me something to do. Go down to the Garden, get a lot of fans' reactions. You know what I mean? Yeah, I might do that. I just might do that. That might be something. That might be something that I might just do, people. Shoot down to the Garden tomorrow. You know what I mean? And just get that, and just get that. To let y'all know how that energy feel. Let you go live and let you see how that energy feel. You know what I mean? See how that energy feel. That's a fact. I don't know if I want to do it on UNT Sports or do it on here. I might do it on here though. You know what I mean? And just download the video and then put it on UNT Sports. Yeah, well, we ain't gonna say an interview, but just to go down there and mingle, you know what I mean, with the crowd, get a lot of the crowd response. Day one, Knickerbockers, yeah, and be out, you know what I mean, be out there getting that fresh content. You know what I mean? Be out there getting that fresh content. If that crowd loud enough, I might I might gotta make it in the building. Gotta make it in the building. Word up, gotta make it in the building. Yeah, but I might just do that tomorrow. That might be some dope content for me tomorrow. Go down to the Garden, man. Word. Definitely go down to the Garden. It's gonna be nice too. It's gonna be about 80 up here. Hell yeah. Right down to the Garden for about an hour or two. You know, that might just be it. That might just be it. I might just do that. As long as ain't no music and all that playing. Yeah, Black Afghanistan, man, they count us out every time. You know what I mean? You gotta embrace this. You just got to. You gotta embrace it. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. Gotta embrace it because trust me, if we didn't make it, we'd be getting dragged. You know what I mean? We'd be getting dragged if we didn't make it. We'd be getting dragged. So, why not? You know what I mean? We made it. You know how many teams wish they would have been here? And we get to close out on our home floor. You can't make this up. And we get the close out one out, man. You know how turned the Garden is gonna be. What's going on now, Wax Dog? Hey, what y'all think about what's going on, man, with the whole pull-up situation and all that? Knicks always find a way to choke. Been there, done that. Yeah, this looked like a different year though, man. This is a different year, man. Yeah, this is a different year. This is a different year right here, people. You gotta feel it. You got to feel the energy. It's a different energy. It's different, people. It's a different energy. I mean, y'all can't continue to act like y'all don't see it or feel the different energy. Who the Knicks, Wax Dog? Melly Mel, salute. I know they ain't got Wax Dog talking about the Knicks. It's by Suda, man. I know they ain't got Wax Dog talking about the Knicks. It's by Suda. Not Wax Dog. Well, that's the first thing you said. Right, Rose Gold. First thing you said, that's right. They ain't, we ain't off the hook. Wow, Wax Dog shooting at the Knicks. For me, people, I just gotta ride out. You know what I mean? New York Knicks, Brooklyn Nets, Yankees, Mets, Rangers, Islanders. Like I'm just New York everything. I can't vote for nobody else. You know what I mean? I'm just New York everything, man. We it's for some reason it's made like that for a reason. Why not? Ain't too many states or cities have it like that. Like in each professional sport, we got 2 times to win a chip. Ain't too many sports got that. Oh, you a Bulls fan, Wax Dog? Wow. Yeah, we gonna see. We gonna see. Yeah, we got 2 hockey teams, man. We got the Rangers and the Islanders, and we got the New Jersey Devils. We don't jack the New Jersey Devils, but they right there. But yeah, we got 2 hockey teams, man. So I told you, in every professional sport, we got 2 times. We got two. We got 2 chances to win. 2 of them, in every professional sport. I mean, well, football, we got 2. Well, we got 3. We got the Jets, Giants, and Buffalo. Baseball, we got Yankees and Mets. Basketball, we got the Knicks and the Nets. Hockey, we got the Rangers and Islanders. Even soccer, I think what the Red Bulls or something like that in soccer. Yeah, we pop it. Even round. I think I seen her earlier. think I seen her earlier, but she around though. She around. We might do a dope, give y'all a dope show one of these days. Yeah, we might give y'all a dope show one of these days. I think it's overdue. We give y'all a dope show. Word. But yeah, people, about to get off this, man. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. Hopefully, I can give y'all a live tune in at MSG tomorrow. That might be my next live. We'll see. You know what I mean? But until then, appreciate everybody coming out. Support your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back. Please have a safe day. Enjoy your day, as well as a stress-free day. Mind on your money. Nothing else should matter. Again, mind on your money. Nothing else should matter. We looking at all the wrong things that can happen when there's a lot going on. It's being televised, people. It's being televised. You know, everything that's going wrong is being televised. Yo, Rose Gold, appreciate the pull up, man. Salute, man. You know what I mean, people? So, with that being said, you know, yeah, mind on your money. Get you some type of business with yourself. If you got kids, set a plan for generational wealth. You know what I mean? Do the things that you know you need to do and not the things that you want to do. And with that being said, it's your boy 050 Bucks, aka Mr. Shoot Right Back. Wow.